So some of the things that are spoken about in the education system is the acronym STEM, in terms of we need to be better on things like science and really have that be an anchor and a part among several items within our education. Is our educational system now vibrant and knowledgeable enough on those topics to really engage our students?
Well, look, in my opinion, STEM is a wonderful thing, but it's this idea that the government is sort of pushing that we should have, more science, technology, whatnot in the system. But I'm really talking about a very radical overhaul. When I push this stuff, I'm talking about leading all of our ideas through science and technology. So STEM for me is wonderful, but it's nowhere near as far as we can go. We need something kind of like a hyper STEM that really, makes all the students in the educational system experts on science. Nothing, as I said again earlier, nothing is affecting our lives these days as much as science and technology. Whether it's the internet transforming business, whether it's going to be genetic editing, the most important science for the 21st century, where you can literally remake your human body or even eliminate malaria from planet Earth because you can genetically engineer mosquitoes to make it so they can't breathe. These are the important things. So we need to build that into our education system. We're still spending a lot of time on, I think, topics that are worthy, but they're not as important as science and technology.
You're very, very early on in this, and you know this, and you know that you want to be someone who maybe this comes more to the forefront, which may take a long time, arguably decades, but someone has to start. What you're noting is rather transformative and sounds very intriguing. I almost don't know, even if you were put in a situation to be politically in power like the governor, where would you start with this? Does it start in the home? Does it start in the school? How young do they have to be to get this indoctrinated?
Well, a lot of people have said that, oh, Zoltan, you want to indoctrinate children with science and technology, but the reality is the scientific method could never be considered indoctrination because it's just trying to teach reason. 2 + 2 = 4. We're not trying to do anything other than accentuate the idea of using reason in all our decisions. And when you see how our government operates, a lot of times it doesn't operate off reason. When George W. Bush, for example, stopped stem cell funding for 7 years, that was not reason. That was a religious conviction of his. So we're trying to bring a lot more rationality to making decisions for the people. In no way are we trying to say, don't have your other ideas and feelings. We just want science and technology to lead that. And, in my case, especially as I'm running now for governor of California and for the Libertarian Party, I am now bringing forth many more ideas that are actually outside the realm of science and technology, like less taxes, for example, or, beefing up the space mission that we have in America here and trying to get to Mars and exploring things like that. There are ways to incorporate science and technology into a normal political philosophy so that people don't see it as so dramatic or so transformative or so weird.